portrait, I'm actually working with a Draw This in Your Style painting from the artist Cyan Ali on Instagram. At least I think that's how it's pronounced. It's Cyanali. And I'll have the link in the description so you can take a look at their work, including the image that I recreated. So starting off with this sketch, I did like this drawing and how it looked in pencil. I like the playfulness in the eyes. She's got a little bit more attitude. The lips are much more pointed, and I love putting corners in places where they don't belong. But as I'm watching the video play back, however, I'm a little disappointed in myself for a few reasons. So forgive me for just one moment. I'm going to be down on myself here. Mostly, I just feel like I left the original drawing behind pretty early on. And I feel like I could have stuck to it a little bit more faithfully. It was just that as I got started, I was focusing more on stylizing the work rather than recreating the original. And I just really approached this whole thing in the wrong way. I also realized that some of what I intended to add was either just forgotten about or lost in the coloring process, I guess. The squinting eye didn't make it through to the end. The original shape of the lip was lost. And because the color of the hair in the original wasn't a color I could create with my Copics, I made some bad choices along the way, including using a marker that didn't have enough ink to get the job done. And the refill ink is on back order. Gosh darn it, guys. Why is Copic so far behind on production? Almost all of their refill inks are on back order. Anyway, I plan on doing a few more of these because I really like the whole idea and the challenge of it to try and translate somebody else's, I don't know, I usually refer to it as a visual library, and taking that and trying to turn it into your own using your own style. Now, I would 100% redo the coloring for this altogether because one, I really don't like how the painting job went in the end. Two, I lost footage because my phone can be a jerk sometimes. And three, because said phone is a jerk, I've been having a problem in getting footage for new videos. But I had absolutely no more time this week to put into this particular drawing, so it couldn't be redone. So I kind of thought that I would talk about the markers a bit. Of course, as you can tell, I'm using Copic markers. I love Copic markers. I'm sure everybody I know is tired of me telling them how much I love Copic markers. Let's sigh. Anyway, when typically painting natural skin tones, I use variations of earth tones. And when I say earth tones, I'm going to be referring to Copic markers that start with the letter E. Not the names, not the literal names, but the designations, the letters and the numbers. Yeah. There are a great many earth tones to choose from, varying in different warmths and values, giving you a great range of colors to work with for skin. For this, though, I filled in the majority of the skin using YR00. It's a nice yellow, red, and the E95 was used for the shadow areas such as on the neck. E93 leans to the pink side, although it's very similar to the YR00 and the E93. They're just slightly different in value and hue, so it's a good way to add warmth to the skin in a very subtle way. I used to use RY20, but it's very yellow compared to the YR00 that I got recently, so I think the YR00 is a better alternative, but both actually work. So for the pink in the face, I stick with R hues. I like to use R11, R21s, and R22s for the rosy areas in the face. Of course, the 11 and 21 and 22s are different intensities. The R11 is a much more pastel color. The R22 is much more bold. And the R22 is what I use for the pink in the cheeks and nose. I really like the way it comes across and the way it blends with the other skin colors. When I'm looking to put some red into the lip color, I'm usually going to go for other R values such as R14, R17, and R24. These are much deeper, darker reds, and so they work well if you're looking for more of a red lip. I did not use them in this instance. I still use some lighter pinks instead. But if you want a really rich, dark pink red for the lips, RV25 is going to be a really good option. Beyond the face, I used a select number of Copic markers. The color palette used in the original painting was really nice, and I was so excited that I had dupes for them. The colors match almost perfectly. The teal in the jacket was BG13, which I love BG colors. Hello, so pretty. And the shadow is added with a BG18. The pink for the jacket and background were also filled in with R22. And I really love this color, like I said. And I used a lot of it. Oh, wow, did I use a lot of it for this. I'm going to need to buy a new ink refill soon. I went through a lot. The color was done with YR14, and I went in with the YR27 to add in some shadow. The eyes and eyebrows and hair were filled in using C2 and C3, which are cool grays. It was as close as I could get to the white hair in the original painting. At least I think it's white. It might be sort of a really light beigey eggshell something. It was hard to tell. Once I was done laying down the markers, I go in with colored pencils. I mostly only own Prismacolor pencils, and it's not for any particular reason. It's just the set that I got years and years ago. If anybody wants to send me some, I'll let you know what I think. But to be honest, I would have liked to have spent a lot more time on this one. I just don't have the time right now. Right now. I don't have the time this week. I don't have the time now. I need a video now. I only use 6 colored pencils. I've been grabbing the indigo blue, cobalt turquoise, and the dioxazine purple hue, which is what I used for the line work. It's what I've been using. It's probably what I'll continue to use. The only other colors I used were cool grays for the eyebrows. It was 30%, 50%, and 70%, and that's just literally what they're called. And maybe I'll get my shit together eventually and make something I'm a little bit more proud of. Anyway, that's all I've got for today. You can watch as I struggle to figure out what I want to do with this hair. As I said, my handy dandy phone corrupted some of the footage, so you won't see me complete this drawing. However, I do show you how it came out at the end of the video, and you can find it on my Instagram, link in the description. That'll be all for today. Thank you for taking the time to look at this video. If you liked the video and would like to see more, please comment below. Hit the like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications. While you're at it, share this video with all of your artist friends. Don't forget to check out MK Draw Daily. Cue music. Music? Ah, there you go.